All right. All right. Welcome, guys. It is time for Sunday night charts. Sunday night charts. It is. Welcome, guys. 22 of you waiting, ready to rock. What's up, Jose Luis Dominguez Padilla? What's up? What's up, Merle James? Kimosabi. How's it going? Good video, good audio, I'm assuming. Daniel L. Hey, buddy. We'll look at the charts tonight to see what's going on. This is YouTube, so a bigger audience.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. All right, we're going to jump in here, guys. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by tonight. My name is Jim. I am a crypto trader and a Forex trader, here to help you understand the market from an Elliott Wave perspective. We're going to dive in, guys. Is there a bull wave coming, or are we going to crash? Is this the beginning of a major correction right now? It just keeps like it's going down and down and down. It seems like it won't stop. Is it going to keep going, or is it gonna bounce here, guys? And we're going to get a bullish move to the upside. What's going to happen? Well, I'm not here to tell you. I don't know. Got question marks in the title, so not clickbait. Okay, yeah, it's a little clickbait, but I am going to talk about it. So it's not like I'm not going to deliver or anything. It's an attention grabber. That's right. That's what my daughter said. Not clickbait. It's attention grabber. Maybe it grabbed your attention and you came to the channel. Yeah, there you go. If I don't talk about it, it's clickbait. So anyway, that being said, if you just found me because of that clickbait, it worked. So welcome to the channel. I promise I'll deliver with some rational-minded TA tonight. Rational-minded TA, that's what we offer here on this channel from an Elliott Wave perspective. Bull or bear, whatever the chart is saying, I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing. Okay? Looking awful dumpy, guys, but I think we're finishing a 5-wave move. So let's check it out and see what's going on, and we'll try to understand the wave progression here. Okay? With that being said, always want to start the video reminding you, don't listen to traders and their advice on YouTube, guys. All of us are just sharing what we think. You need to do your own research. You need to know your own strategy. You need to know the trader's strategy that he uses in order to trade his own targets, guys, because the targets I share tonight, guys, they may become invalidated at any point in time in this market, okay? So I'm just going to show you what I see right now on the charts, and then we'll go from there. If the chart changes, I reserve the right to change my mind as well with the chart. So that's what trading's all about, having good high probability, low risk setups, guys, with good risk management and high risk reward ratio. So that's the way we rock around here, and that's what we're trying to do. So don't forget, this isn't financial advice, and beware of the YouTubers that are Ultra Moon Boy. This is not an Ultra Moon Boy video. However, I did give you an Ultra Moon Boy title. All right, let me just make sure we're good to go here. How we doing? Oh man, lots of comments in the chat. Lots of comments. I'm gonna see if I can pull you guys up on my laptop here and see what's going on. Yeah, I bought some creamer. You are in my sunroom here, guys, so welcome to my sunroom. No, it's powdered creamer.
Oh, you know where it is?
I imagine in the cabinet somewhere.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can find you guys on my phone here, so I can read the chat.
Oh, there it is.
Henry Smith, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thanks a bunch. Good. I'm glad you're not offended, man. Thanks for that gift. I appreciate it. With that gift, you get first crack at any chart you want. I would be glad to share, but when I do chart requests, you get first crack at it, Henry. So stick around in the live stream, and you get to request any chart you want, and I will show you TA on it, okay? All right. I don't like the way this wave is coming down. It's coming down kind of impulsively, guys, and looks like this bottom is gonna get eaten up a little bit, and that's not great. Actually, that's not great at all. Thank you, honey. Appreciate it. All right. Ooh, baby. Here we go. Yeah, that's not great for this particular wave, but we'll have to see where she goes. We'll probably due for a larger little corrective bounce. We'll have to wait and see if this is 5 waves finished or she's going to keep rocking here. My thinking is that we're going to bounce off the bottom here somewhere here soon in Ethereum. So anyway, all right, well, we haven't got to the TA yet, but we will get to the TA in just a minute. Guys, there's so many people on here already. I don't know if I can keep up and acknowledge every one of you individually. So can I just say hello to all of you, and appreciate you stopping by, and we'll look at the charts together and get some thoughts. Okay, so we're going to be looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. We're going to be looking at XRP as well. We'll definitely look at and then some of your favorites, whichever ones you guys want to see after that. So let's start with Ethereum. That's the one I'm trading. That's the one I'm most interested in. So let's take a peek at it. Why do we get a dump today, guys? Well, let's just take a peek at structure and understand what's going on in structure. I am an Elliott Wave trader, so I'm going to give you the Elliott Wave perspective. Okay, you can get support and resistance everywhere else. I'll bring that in. You can get moving averages. You can put those on your own charts. Easy to see, guys, but I'm going to give you a TA from a wave structure standpoint. That's what I'm going to focus in on here on this channel. So if you're brand new, that's what you get here. You won't find anything like it on YouTube except one other channel. One other channel pretty much does something similar that I do. So anyway, yeah, let's look at it and see what's going on. Where do we start? Let's start at the 12-hour chart here. By the way, I'm currently long on Ethereum. Even though it's dumping a little bit, I'm not super scared yet. Haven't reached the fearful level yet, but we'll have to wait and see where we go. If we drop another $100, I won't like it, for sure, which is possible. But we'll look at it and see. I don't think we are, but we'll look and see what's going on in the waves. Okay, if I zoom out to the 3-day chart, guys, and just give you a quick TA, you know, Ethereum's got a ways to go here. This is a 1-2 off the bottom here. When we measure that, it's ultra extended here, but we don't have a 5-wave count here yet. So we don't have a 5-wave count. We've got a 1-2. All this is 3, but whether 3 is done, I cannot say. To be honest with you, the 1461 looks like a beautiful target. I would say 1500 for all intents and purposes. 1500 is a beautiful target for Ethereum to head on up. So I would say that's probably a likely target. Now, whether it goes straight up from here or we have some sideways action here that builds out a 4th wave for a little while, that remains to be seen. We might have some consolidation in here in this price range for just a little bit, guys, and that's going to build out our 4th wave, 1, 2, maybe a 3, 4, and then a 5 wave. And that's going to kind of finish our 3rd wave of Ethereum's move. So it'll be something like 1, 2, all that's 3, 4, and then 5, and we still have some more up to go. Bull moves to go, but it can't go up straight up forever, guys. Price does indeed have to consolidate. We're always looking for a pullback, and so are we getting that pullback now? Is this the pullback we've been waiting for? How deep will it go? We'll talk about it here in just a second. So ultimately, the way I'm looking at Ethereum is that we're not finished with the 3rd wave yet, guys. The 3rd wave we're not finished with the 3rd wave, but we're not even finished with the 3rd wave of the 3rd wave. That I believe that this wave is going to turn around, and we're probably going to get some more bullish on the 3-day chart candles that take us up to the upside. This one might even wick and take us on up to the upside on the 3-day chart. On the daily chart, same kind of deal there. Okay, looking at this here, we've got 1, 2 again. We don't have any finished structure. This structure does not look complete, okay? This is not the kind of dump that looks complete, so or the kind of wave that looks complete. I'm still can see that in the chart. If I turn it green, you might even see it a little bit easier there. That's not the right color there. All right. So anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, so I could still see up, just anecdotally, guys. To always start with the wave structure, just the look of the wave. It doesn't look finished, even though it's gone straight up, guys. I see more up potential here, but we did have to have this bit of a correction period here, this kind of jog in the road here before we get that up. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Let's zoom out just a little bit here and look at this wave structure and see what's going on. Okay, it's a very, very beautiful fourth wave move here that just looks very, very nice here. When we pull the fibs on this guy, boom, boom, boom. Ooh, yeah, we might have some more down, guys, to about 1138 if that goes on down. We'll have to see. Let's see. Let's look on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, this wave structure is very common in Ethereum or in Bitcoin here, where you get well, not that. Boom. You get a down move, a 3-wave up that breaks the high, and then another down move like that. Okay, we've hit the 786, guys. But guys, there's a 1-to-1 target right down here, 1126 at 1126. That is a potential. A potential target to the downside that we may hit. Now, I can't say that we're not going to bounce first and then hit it, but we're probably looking for a 5-wave move down to the downside before this thing is finished. But basically, we're looking at a corrective wave right here. This is a corrective wave. You really can't even see that, can you, guys? Let's see if we can make you see that. Let's change it to white, and let's change it to an intermediate line texture. There you go. Now you can see it. But looking for a wave shape, something like that, guys, just like that, and then guys, after that's complete, we're going to be heading up for another wave, that other wave structure that I'm talking about. So we're really close to a long here, guys, if not long from here. We have hit the 786, and the market's been hitting the 786 as a front run for quite a bit. Even though it seemed really dumpy, it seems like it's never going to stop, and it seems like this is the correction everybody's been looking for. But listen, guys, that's the way they shake you out of your positions, and that's the way they collect liquidity for the next move up. But ultimately, the best I can see, and you're talking to a bear, guys. I'm pretty much a bear at heart. But when I see bullishness in the chart, I'm going to tell you that I see bullishness in the chart, and I see bullishness in the chart. Okay, let's talk about the bullishness that I see. First off, I've given you the basically the wave structure that looks bullish. It looks unfinished to the upside. Secondly, let's go down the 1-hour chart, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here. We have something called divergence on the RSI. It may or may not be cooked yet. It may not be finished. Again, we might come down here to 1126 to 1100, even to wick down through the 1-to-1 extension. Shoot, if it wants to get really extended, guys, this thing could come all the way down to 987. That would be a super deep correction. I'd be surprised at that, but I imagine it's possible. Okay, so you've heard it from me that even though I'm looking for a bullish wave up that's coming and it's going to surpass your expectations and be exciting and all that jazz, what you have to realize is that there's a possibility for a wave structure here that comes all the way down here to 987 to about $1,000 in that ballpark. Okay, and that would be a flat right there. That's just a flat construction. 5 waves down is what we'd be looking for. So yeah, that's a possibility in Ethereum. So that's what we're looking at here in this intermediate wave. It looks like a 4th wave, and then we're going to have a 5th wave to come. Guys, if that 5th wave gets extended like a lot of 5th waves do in crypto, oh boy, we're not talking about something that just comes up. Here, let me show you. We're not talking about something that just comes up here and finishes. We're talking about something that gets extended, okay, that surpasses what you can even think, and it's going to be almost like a straight up move. It'll be up, little pullback, up, little pullback, up, little pullback. A good three strong pumps there, and it might get up to the $2,000 range, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if Ethereum wanted to pump that high. It certainly can in this chart. Okay, so let me talk about the other bullishness that I see in the charts as well, just to talk about. So we got wave structure that says there's probably another wave coming to the upside. Okay, we also have on the 2-hour chart here very clearly, guys. When I point to this bottom here and this bottom here, the slope is down. Now there's plenty of room for more down. Okay, so short, I am long right now, but I'm considering cutting short on the next pullback if I get one. That's gonna be substantial of some kind here, so that because I might be a little early with my long, we'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure. We'll do the small time frame TA in just a second. But basically, the wave structure is pointing down while this is pointing up, and that's what we call bearish, hidden bearish. Excuse me, that's hidden bullish divergence. Okay, hidden bullish divergence. That bullish divergence, guys, is the most powerful divergence on your chart. If you haven't learned what hidden divergence is, you definitely need to learn that. Guys, I'm pretty exhausted. I've been working in the Discord nonstop over the weekend and just spent a lot of hours. I was up till 5 a.m. the other day on the charts, and today kind of sitting by the computer a lot of the day after church today. And so anyway, I'm pretty exhausted. Haven't had a nap today. I'm pretty tired, so I'm doing my best. I got the coffee rocking in my Chewbacca, my Chewbacca Star Wars mug here. Oh. That was a horrible go at Chewbacca. I have to work on that. Okay, so anyway, we've got hidden bullish divergence on the chart. But guys, I can really see this thing coming down a little lower here to make that. And so if price gets down just a little bit lower, that's going to give us an even deeper hidden divergence that I'm going to love to see for a nice long wave to the upside. Oh man, is that going to look great on the 2 hour, on the 1 hour chart. It's looking fantastic already. So there's evidence, guys, of up. I'm not saying enter. I'm not giving you an entry signal. I'm not doing any of that. I'm simply telling you that I'm seeing this divergence on the chart. It's all pointing to the upside. So hence the title. Is there a wave coming that's going to surpass? Yeah, I think it's going to be a fifth wave. I think my hypothesis is that it's going to be an extended fifth wave, and it's going to kind of go straight up. It's what I call the FOMO wave. And what it's going to do is get everybody super excited and everybody just, freaking out, FOMOing into that wave, and then they're going to dump it. It'll be the final move so they can sell their positions. The market makers can sell their positions and then take us down to the next correction. So that's what I believe is coming on Ethereum. That's my take on the charts, okay? So anyway, with that being said, so that's what I'm looking at with Ethereum. Let's go to the small time frame. Let's see if we can find an entry for this wave if we haven't gotten it already. Let's go to the 30-minute and see if that's enough detail for us. All right, very good. We're going to pull the fibs on this wave. We got a 3, and looking for 5 here, guys. I don't like the shape of this, though. I really don't like the shape of this. It could be a 3, 3, and a 3, even though it's kind of a running wave. But here we came to the 786 and we're bouncing. I would really like to see another bounce. That would make my day. In fact, I'd like to just see it start heading up bullishly from this level now. That would be ideal for me because of my position. I'm only about $40 off, $50 off the price in my entry. So not so bad. I've got a pretty decent position, but you never like to hold a negative trade. But there's always drawdown in every trade. We just give the market room to do its thing, set our stops, and look for another entry if we lose. All right. So anyway, so basically we're looking for this move, to finish. Okay, is it done right here? Could be. Got a really big reversal here, but the problem is it did not break structure, and it looks like it wants to break the other low, but it may not. And so let's talk about what it could do here. So let's zoom in a little bit closer on the 10-minute time frame, see if we can look at this wave a little bit more carefully. Guys, what I see right there, just looking at it here, is a 5-wave structure that's about finished, okay, if it's not finished at all. If it's not finished already. So I see boom, 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 and boom. Might be one more hit to the low, maybe, but probably not. But I see 5 waves that looks about finished, and that's what I'm seeing. Again, we could come and test this low. We don't have to break it. This was an awful bullish wave off the top. A little bit of weird structure up here for maybe an expanded flat, but it came really low. But I don't like that. I don't like that as a flat. But this is a hard wave to count. Looks like a leading diagonal in the small time frame if I look at it. But so I'm going to count that as a 5-wave move. However, it just doesn't. This is coming down as a 5-wave. So if that's coming down as a 5-wave, guys, it's kind of making me think we're going to get a 3-wave pullback here. Okay, and I'd like to get that because I can get out of my position with a profit, and then we can. Then we're going to end up going down to make another low. Okay, so if this 5-wave structure is finished, guys, we're looking for a 3-wave pullback like so. That would be 5, and then we look to finish this wave down at our lower targets around $1,100 to even $1,000, particularly because the 1-to-1 extension is down in those regions. Even the 127 is even lower. So the 1-to-1 extension's at 1122. We could get down here to that, or the 127 extension is at here at 1050. 1058. The 1414 is at 1026. So we have a target zone here that we look for price to kind of react off of. We got structure right here. The bottom of this wave is sitting here at the 127, sitting at 1060 roughly. So basically, that takes us down to this region and then hopefully back up. Okay, but right now the hidden bullish divergence is powerful. So we're paying attention to that. Okay. I definitely will count your Bitcoin. I promise. I'll count your Bitcoin. So yeah, how we doing, Chemo? Everything going okay in the chats? I hope so. All right. Sorry, I'm ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to get the information out to you. Just kind of scanning here. Bonjour, Sergey. I don't know. What's up, Chris Allen? Thank you, man. I haven't seen you in forever, brother. Good to see you, man. All right, so yeah, we got up or down, basically up or down. I've got a count that takes us. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. Whoa, excuse me. 1 second. There we go. Excuse me. So yeah, I've got a count that takes us up. Got a count that takes us down a little bit more, but ultimately my count takes us up. So my bias is to the upside before down. Oh man, I'm gonna sneeze again. Sorry about that. I'm allergic to TA, guys. I'm allergic to y'all. All right. So anyway, yeah, that's the TA there for Ethereum. Trade it how you will, guys. We'll be watching the small time frame, guys. If we get a break of this bottom wave here, I won't like it, but what I would love, to be honest with you, is a clear 3-wave move that comes up like this, guys, that measures correctively, gives me my hidden bearish divergence, and I'm going to short that thing down to the lower regions. But right now, we got a really good bounce off of there. I really like that, and so I kind of went long in this region right here off kind of a 3-wave idea, but it's kind of gone a little bit more extended than I like it to be. So with that being said, let's see this thing bounce, okay? For me. Bounce for Jim, okay? Bounce back. Okay, there's Ethereum. Let's look at Bitcoin next, and then we'll look at Litecoin as well. Bitcoin is retesting the bottom of the same bounce here, guys. Looks like a 3-wave structure that came down, and we're getting a nice bounce. Guys, I'd like to see that continue. I'd like to see that bounce continue along with Ethereum. That would be fantastic. That would be a perfect way that I'm looking at this wave, where we got basically a 3-wave. We got a leading diagonal here and a 3-wave pullback. This is the same move I was just talking about here, and it came down to the 618 area. Okay, we got another leading diagonal bounce off of that with a 3-wave pullback, and now we need to start pushing up pretty heavily. That would be ideal, but if this turns over and makes another low, then we're gonna have to reconsider that count. And so, but that's ultimately what we're looking for, guys. We're looking for a 5-wave structure that bounces off a key fib area. 5-wave structure. We want to see a 3-wave pullback, okay, that measures correctively. Then we want to see a nice 1-2 wave to take us off, and then a 3-wave to take us off and run in there. So that would be ideal. Let's take a look on the larger time frames here. I'm going to clear my chart. Remove. Oh no, don't want to remove. I want to remove my drawings. Done. Let's go look at the 6-hour chart. Yeah, there we go. Now, this chart is looking bearish and bullish at the same time. Let me explain. This is a 6-hour chart. But it's looking more bullish than bearish right now, okay? Even though it's like tanking to the downside and you know, slowly trudging. But I think it's a slow trudge. I think it's a corrective wave. And I think it's going to be heading up here shortly. It has not broken the structure of this wave yet. If this thing starts coming down to this region here, we've broken structure here. This line right now, you can just throw a trend line on here. You can see that we have not broken the structure. This thing could come all the way down and still not break structure and continue on. So structure isn't broken. The channel isn't broken as well. And so I would say we're still good to go right now for the upside here. Again, they got to shake out. They need some market makers need liquidity, need you to shake out of your positions. So we got the bearish divergence on the chart. We got triple bearish divergence here. That plays out. Everybody's looking bearish. This wave is just kind of going really slow. Do you notice it's not really moving in price a whole lot? It's moved like, you know, $4,000 off of the top, but really, in the grand scheme of things, a $4,000 move is not that big of a deal where price is right now, right? So anyway, with that being said, you know, it's kind of moving really, really slowly. Guys, when this thing is going to correct, it's going to correct in a way that's going to take you out. It's not just going to give you a chance to, you know, to look at this. What this wave is doing is giving everybody a bearish look at it. Hey, take a look at that red wave. Look at it. Look at it. And everybody kind of, and then they'll inch it down and inch it down and inch it down. Then they'll bounce and take out the low again and kind of keep doing that over and over and over really slowly. So you can get the sense that this thing is not going to stop. And what do? You give up your position. And finally, when you can't take it anymore, you give up your position. Boom, you get this big green candle that just reverses out of nowhere. And you're like, what in the world happened? You're taken out. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, man. And so you've got to understand that that is a possibility there. All right, my daughter wants to spam my channel here. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow, okay? Or tonight. All right, so that being said, that's kind of what's going on here, guys. But let's look at the RSI here. It's kind of a bearish and a bullish look at the same time. So we got bearish divergence right here. We got price going up, RSI going down on the 6-hour chart. So we always say that that's standard bearish divergence. But what people don't know and what you have to learn to look at is hidden bullish divergence, okay? When you look at the same peaks down here. So when you draw lines on the bottom of your bottom of the RSI, guys, okay, you see a downward sloping line there. When you draw the when you draw the line on the bottom of price, you got an upward sloping line. Okay, that is a diverging pattern. That is divergent action of the RSI. That's what we call divergence. Okay, and so basically the RSI is actually resetting to the downside so there can be more upside to go. So the RSI is resetting, but price isn't resetting. And so that's divergence. Okay, the strength of the move is maximized to the downside while price isn't able really to be moved by that maximum strength. And so the strength of the move is being expended, so to speak, and it's being expended, and then basically the price is going to basically move up again. It could go up right from there and create another peak. And what this would do, here, let me show you. This could make a lower low even, right? And this could make, but price could even go higher. So price could go higher, but this make a lower high on this and still tank and still create bearish divergence this way and go up and make another high. So you've got to understand that about the RSI and the way it works and the way it prints on your chart. So, but anyway, that being said, guys, you know, there is hidden bullish divergence on this chart. And so that's got me thinking bullish still. I don't think this wave is finished. This wave, as much as it's gone straight up and as much as parabolic it looks, guys, it does not have the finished look to me. Personally, it doesn't have the finished look. Now, let me say this. Just because I believe it doesn't have the finished look, does that make it not finished? Absolutely not. However, a case can be made for the fact that this is actually a fourth wave move and we're going to get a fifth wave to the upside. Let me show you what I'm seeing. Starting right here, I'm going to see this as 1, 2 of some other wave here, okay? This is some subwave, okay? 1, 2, right? And then 3, 4, and then 5, okay? The fibs work out just nicely. Now we got this little wave right here, and you say, well, that could be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it could be finished. Yeah, it could be, and that's a possible count. But I'm more inclined to say this is probably this. And guys, what we're going to do is get a nice big extended fifth wave like that. Okay, and then it's going to come down in the way that we normally anticipate. Going to come back down to about $20,000. guys, it could come all the way down to 12,000 again before it finds its way back up. And some of you are saying there's no way price is ever going to be that low again. This is the Bitcoin market. Okay, it can do whatever it wants to. Just because I say it might do something, it doesn't mean the price can do whatever it wants to do. Whoever the evil people are that run this market to take your money, they can do whatever they want to with the price, and they have grand plans, and they know their plans. I got a good verse for you in the Bible, though. In Psalm chapter 2, it says, the kings of the earth, they plot in vain, but he who sits in the heavens shall laugh. He shall have them in derision. In other words, God laughs at the plans of those who plot against us. So listen, God's ultimately in control, and that's the one I serve, and that's the one I trade with. So at the end of the day, even my losses are his losses. I mean, not his losses, but under his control, and my life is in his hands. And so, guys, it's just a good reminder here on this Sunday, just to be reminded that we have a God who sits in the heaven and laughs at the market makers and their plans. They think they're clever and smart, and they know how to take your money, and the people who are running our country into the ground, and running your governments and my governments, all across the world into the ground, ruining your life and taking your liberties away. He who sits in the heavens shall laugh. He will have them in derision. And there'll be a day that every king of the earth will bow at his feet. So there you go. I hope that encourages you guys. I am a Christian. I am a believer and unashamed. I don't mean to be offensive to anybody, but that's not I'm not ashamed to proclaim Jesus who died for me. But that's an awesome text in Psalm 2 if you want to check it out for this time. So anyway, all right. So, with that being said, I see another wave up in this wave. I just anecdotally, I can see that very simply. And it's going to be a big wave, probably take us up to the $50,000 region. It might front run it, or guys, it might surpass it in a way that you're like, what in the world just happened? Again, it might be a wave that just takes your breath away. Guys, it could probably be the kind of wave that hits $60,000 and $75,000 before this thing starts coming down. But remember, the higher it goes parabolically, I just want you to remember, please don't be a buyer up here. If you want to be a trader, be a trader, but don't be buying and hodling up here. Please don't do that. Be sellers up here and wait for the dump. It will come. I promise you. If we go parabolic, there will be a dump. I guarantee you. I mean, as sure as the sun will come up tomorrow, I guarantee you will get a dump. Okay. So if you sell too early and you miss the top, don't FOMO back in. Just wait. Wait, be patient, sit back and let everybody else FOMO, and you relax, you hold your cash, and you just ready yourself for the big old move to the downside, and you get that huge discount on Bitcoin, because that's what you're looking for, the discount on Bitcoin. Okay? All right, let's see what the chat's saying here, guys. Sean, I'm talking about the God of the universe, Jesus Christ. Yeah, the one who created heaven and the earth. Yeah, Ryan, I can't give you that. I can't give you that kind of advice. I'll just know the wave when I see it. Right? I can't tell you where this wave is going to end. Nobody can. So nobody can tell you where this wave is going to end. All I can do is show you the structures as I see them being made, paying attention to the RSI, paying attention to what I know in technical analysis, and I'll kind of know the top when we get there, but I just don't think we're there yet. I really thought we were going to be here already. This wave has just been too strong, and the structure is just showing more up to me. So I really personally underestimated. I didn't trade this bull run from 28 to about 36. I didn't trade that as well as I could have. Missed out on some moves in there that I wish I hadn't. But that being said, the what was I saying? Oh, anyway, yeah, I missed some moves there, but I made some shorts and some little longs, some scalpy longs in there. And made some money here and there. But I guess the point is that I underestimated this wave and how deep it would go. The fact that it went to 40 some K here, I was surprised at. Guys, 39 to 40K was my ultimate high, and that was a corrected target. My target was about 36.5 to 37, and then the fact that it's gone higher, I'm really surprised at, to be honest with you. Now we did from 34K, 35K, I did call a dump, but that thing came fast. I thought this was, to be honest with you, I thought that this move down right here was gonna flag out a little bit more before, and that's where I missed this move to the upside from this bottom here. I did call the bottom here, not the bottom, but I did say we're probably going to come down from 35 to about 28, and we did. It was just a lot faster and a lot bought up a lot faster than I expected. So anyway, that was surprising to me there, how fast that got bought up and how correctively it kind of looked as it was being made. I'm waiting for an impulse wave, guys. It just starts going straight up and hardly stops. That's the kind of wave I'm looking for, not something choppy. I'm actually looking for something that just starts moving like this, okay? So we'll have to wait and see. So, yeah, I can't tell you if you should take a long now or not. I personally am long in ETH, but I may not have the best position. It depends on how this way. So the way I function here, guys, is you say, where do you put your stop? Well, I don't put stop based on price. I stop based on structure. Okay. So I entered a trade right in this region right here, thinking this might have been a three-wave move that was a little extended. I did not cut it once it made that low. Because I felt pretty good about it, but even then I don't over margin myself, and I allow for a little bit of drawdown like that in my trading. And I just know a bounce is coming, and even if I get a three-wave bounce like that, it's going to come back to me. I can take a profit, even a small profit, and short the thing if I see my trade setting up there. If I get a three-wave move, so I'm looking for, is this going to come up in 5 waves or 3 waves? If it comes up in a 3-wave fashion, okay, and ticks my I've got a 4-point checklist that I look for my trade setup personally. And we teach that in the Discord if you want to be a part of that. We teach people how to trade by that through Elliott Wave and through that 4-point checklist. If I see my setup, I'll enter a trade, and with confidence and with a really good high likelihood of it playing out, even if I miss the bottom a little bit or don't have the perfect entry. A lot of times we have a really great entry, but this one was a little early yet, and I didn't wait for a bounce. I entered on a fib. The fib levels. So anyway, I'm going to wait for structure to say, no, this thing ain't going anymore. Okay, so I'm going to look for a 3-wave move like that, and then that'll tell me there'll be some downward to go. But if I get a nice 5-wave move here with a 3-wave pullback, guys, that could still be a 3-wave, but that's going to be, just good confirmation. We might just be heading up. So if we get nice and bullish here, guys, especially if we get up here and we break this area right there, especially if we break the top, guys, man, we're going, guys. If this comes up here, breaks the top of that wave, guys, we are going. That's a breakout trade. I wouldn't take the breakout. I'd play a pullback and then go. So anyway, that's the way I would trade that guy. So but right now I am long. I'm long from, I don't know, like 12.20 something. 12.30. 12.30 is where I got in long on Ethereum. Not, like I said, not the best entry in the world, but I'm fine with it right now. Where I am, I'm okay with my position. Okay, there's Bitcoin, there's Ethereum. Guys, we just play with you a little bit as far as what this wave is going to do here. I mean, what this wave has a very likelihood of doing. Weekly chart, guys, way oversold here, guys. But we have no divergence here, guys. This is just the first hit. Guys, this is just the first hit. Look how many times we got up here. We got up here and oversold down here. and they got oversold again and oversold again and oversold again. So we're going to get little corrections and then up, little corrections and then up, and those corrections are going to bring the RSI down, and then that up is going to bring it up again, and then down and up, and we're going to get something that plays around like this until we finish this wave, guys. To be honest with you, I believe 50K is going to drop in the bucket. 75 to 100K is inevitable from a wave structure standpoint. It's certainly possible. Now, do I know that price is going there? No way. No way. I don't know if price is going there or not. But the wave structure, at least, is telling me, yeah, it's most likely going to go there. And you say, Jim, on the weekly, it just looks straight up. Sure does. But you got to remember that that's not as straight up. That's not really that overextended. I'll be honest with you. That's a standard third wave. Okay? When I pull the fibs on this guy, boom, boom, boom. Guys, we've only hit the 2618. That's not even a really extended wave. And it's not even finished. I don't even have the structure of a finished wave here, guys. So, just so you understand where we're headed, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's just the sub count of the third wave. That gets us up to 47 to 50,000. Just to get the sub count of the third wave of the third wave of the third wave. Okay? Because here we got a 1, 2 right here. All that's 3. Okay, 4, 5. Okay, and that's the third wave of the major structure. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you got to understand that we're not even finished here. This is, oh, sorry about that, guys. What did I do? We're not even sorry about that, guys. We're not even close to finished. As far as from an Elliott standpoint, yeah, we need a bit of a correction. We need to pull back. We need to cool off. We need to flag out a little bit. No doubt about it. We might be getting it right now, or it might be going up a little bit higher. I'm not sure about that, but I guess my point is, just looking at this wave over the next year, guys, it's just a bull market. Okay, there's not going to be a lot of bear. There's not going to be a ton of bear, especially if it goes up the way Bitcoin's accustomed to going up. How does it go up? Basically, the corrections are very, very quick and very small. Boom, 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 like that. Okay? And that's going to allow the RSI to come down. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, create some divergence on the weekly chart, and then correct over several weeks, a lot of weeks. Okay, for a bigger wave, and then we go up even more. Okay, so I mean that's what we're looking at, guys. We're looking at really a bullish wave here. I mean, I'll just be honest with you. If I saw this is the weekly chart. Let me just get that. If I saw that on any chart, just like on a smaller time frame, I would say, guys, we're going up. We're going way up here easily. No problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No problem. That's 75,000, and that's not even finished. Because ultimately, this is what we'd have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, $100,000 is $75,000 to $100,000 is not going to be hard to get to. I'm not a moon boy, but from an LUA perspective, that's the way that wave looks. Is this some kind of an expanded flat? No, I don't think so. I personally do not believe it's some kind of an expanded flat. Do I believe that it's going to do something like, this and then that? No, I don't believe that. I don't think the wave shape. I think that's. I don't like. I know there's some Elliott wave guys out there kind of saying that. To me, that's out the window, in my opinion. This is a bull. This is a bull wave. It's going to go. Okay. Okay. You guys are asking a lot of questions, guys, and it's getting lost in the chart. I'm really sorry, guys. There's so much. I can't get the information to you fast enough, and I can't answer your questions right now until I'm done the TA. Let's look at Litecoin quick. Okay, in light of the bullish TA that I just gave you guys, Litecoin's doing the same thing. Okay, Litecoin is kind of working its way down. I can kind of see lower lows coming. Let me see here. Just looking at Ethereum real quick. Hoping we get another wave to the upside. Litecoin's looking a little bit more bearish in the way this wave is forming. Target for Litecoin, if it's a really complex correction, I'm kind of seeing boom, boom, boom. Something like that. This wave may go up like this and then down like that, and that would be a 3-wave. A 3-wave, and then a 3-wave. Best I can tell. That's pretty complex little structure, but it looks like to me Litecoin is ready to explode and go up and do one of its really big waves. That's the way Litecoin looks to me, to be honest with you, on the smaller time frame. Let me give you an idea of what I'm thinking here. We haven't really had this wave yet. Okay. The best I can tell here, guys, for Litecoin, you see this right? This wave right here. We haven't had this wave yet. I think Litecoin is about to pop at any moment, at any time. If I had to guess, this is an anecdotal argument, but it's just going to kind of start moving really fast. That's a strong likelihood. I think Ethereum is not going to move like that. I think it's Litecoin's turn to move. Litecoin used to lead, but now it's not so much of a leader anymore. I think, in fact, when Litecoin's been pumping, Bitcoin has not been pumping, and neither has Ethereum. So it's a good chance Litecoin. But Litecoin's looking pretty bullish, best I can tell. And I think I feel like that it's going to come up. Now you got to be careful here because this could be some kind of a flat. We have hit the 127 extension. 230. I got a target of 233, 191 to 233. Target there, so I don't know that it's going to pump. I can't say that with certainty, but it's just anecdotal. A feeling that just knowing and understanding the price action, it would make sense to me. 250 wouldn't be hard for Litecoin to get to, but I can't say with certainty where it's going. But if we pull the fibs here like this, guys, the 2618 is right here at 358 with no trouble. Shouldn't be much trouble to get up there on a standard Litecoin pump. So Litecoin is looking bullish as well, but let's look at the RSI, see what's going on. Yeah, RSI here. Let's see on the 12-hour. Let's see, 8-hour, 6-hour. Okay. So let's kind of take a peek at the 4-hour RSI. What you can see is going on. We had some bearish divergence here going up, but what we have here is RSI is coming down. It may not be finished. It may need a little bit more down, okay, to create this downward wave. And we might come down a little bit more, but that's going to create an upward slope, and it's going to give us the hidden bullish divergence we're looking for. And boom, we go. Okay, and that's going to give us a pump that we're looking for. So that may come, guys. I can't say with certainty. I'm not here to get you all moonish, but Litecoin does look bullish to me. It's got the bullish look to me. It's revving up, though. It's revving up to go. Just like, again, basically, you can see how Litecoin was just kind of revving up, and eventually, back in the last bull run, you can just kind of see how it just revved up. You got this 1 2 1 2, and then rev, and then it just took off one day. Okay, so I think you're going to get something, the same thing. You just kind of revved up, and then boom, it took off one day. So kind of see this as like this is revving up, but it hasn't taken off yet in the way that we're accustomed to. So I see a bullish wave here coming up on Litecoin with strong potential of going pretty good. Okay, all right. So there's Litecoin as well. Upper targets. I mean, 233 is going to be an easy target to get to. Maybe all-time highs would be appropriate as well, but I can't say for certain there. The targets here, let's just use these fibs for now. 233 and 358. Those are your next two targets to watch for. Okay, XRP. What is XRP doing? All right. So in my last video, I was looking for an up move. Okay, and the price structure has done something a little funky. It's kind of elongated this corrective wave. I think this is about finished, and we're about ready to start pumping again on XRP. That's potential here, guys, depending on what Bitcoin does. But in the last video, what I failed to say, and I told my Discord this, but I didn't make another YouTube video, is that what I failed to say is that we did hit the 1-to-1 extension. So this wave that I called, this flat that I called in the last video, could be finished right here at this level. I forgot to mention that. I don't know why I got so fixated on these upper targets, because this is a lower target we've already hit and we bounced off of. Okay, so it could be done here, but I don't think so. The reason I don't think so is because we've got hidden bullish divergence working in the RSI on the 2-hour chart. Okay, let me show you the hidden bullish divergence here on the 2-hour chart. Here we've got the peak here and the peak here. We draw a line there. It's upward sloping, where the same peaks here are downward sloping on the 2-hour chart. That's hidden bullish divergence. That means this could go down even more. This could come down even more. But the point is that as long as this doesn't overtake this right here and wipe out that divergence, that we've got that hidden bullish divergence we're looking for. We're looking for another move to the upside. Okay, now this may have some more downside to come. Okay, so you got to understand that. Right now we're sitting at the 1-to-1 extension on this move, but the 127 extension is down here at 27 cents right there. So there's another target right here at 27 cents. I wouldn't like that if price came down that low. In fact, I wouldn't like that for that structure at all. I would really like it if I saw price just start pumping from here. That would make a lot more sense from a structure standpoint, and I could make a lot more sense out of that wave if it does that. If it comes down here, I'm gonna have to look at this wave again and say, okay, what other kind of structure can it be other than the flat that I was looking at? Because this shape is really ugly. Okay, so hey guys, the all cap stuff is not going to get my attention much any better. I'll be honest with you guys, because I'm just steadily bringing the TA. You're gonna have to be patient and wait for the requests. Any kind of requests you're putting in for charts here now are futile, because when I open up the request line, it'll be first come first serve with what's the word? Preference given to any super chats. So super chats puts you at the front of the line for TA for any chart you request. Okay. So anyway, just chill and relax and enjoy the TA, guys. Watch the TA and just chill. The market's not going anywhere right yet. Okay. And let's just enjoy the TA here and all these different things, because really the TA is a lot the same. Okay. And we'll get to your chart. I promise. We'll get to ADA and XLM, XTZ. Those are all charts that people have been asking for. So I'll do those. You won't even have to request them. I'll just do them. Okay. So anyway, still looking for an up move, but guys, remember, we're looking for a pump of the market, and then after that market pumps, we're looking for a dump. Okay. So I don't know how that's going to play out with all the charts. I don't know how high that pump is going to be. But I'm looking for one more pump, most likely, and then a dump on all the charts, pretty much. That's the way I'm thinking for now. One more wave to the upside. It might be an extended wave. It might be a big bullish wave. But then after that, guys, the sell-off will begin. So be careful. That's what I'm seeing here. Inverse head and shoulders. Okay, let me explain to you what an inverse head and shoulders is, guys. Guys, y'all have to stop trading chart patterns, because chart patterns don't tell the story. Price structure does. Wave structure tells the true story, not chart patterns, okay? Let me explain. Let me explain to you what an inverse head and shoulders is, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? There's a 5-wave impulse to the downside, okay? And then what do you got? You got an ABC pullback that follows that. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your inverse head and shoulders that you see. It doesn't mean it's going to reverse and go. It just means that it might just 3-wave and then come back down. So you just got to realize that, stop trading chart patterns. Understand the movement of the 5s and 3s of the market. Learn 5s and 3s, okay? So just keep that in mind here, guys. That's an inverse head and shoulders. Now there is a reversal type inverse head and shoulders, and that basically what happens is you get a 5-wave impulse like this. Okay, now watch this. Okay, you get a 3-wave pullback that's pretty deep. Okay, and then what happens after that is you get a 5-wave impulse again. And there is a reversal type of inverse head and shoulders, but really I wouldn't be looking for this head and shoulders here. That's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is a 5, a 3. I'm in the trade here, down here, guys. I'm not in the trade up here or up here waiting for that stuff. I'm in the trade down here at the bottom of this 3-wave, and then we're riding all of that up. Okay, now some people like to wait for that and then enter there, and that's a fine trade. That's another, but you don't always get that as well. So anyway, sometimes it just starts taking off on you. So anyway, understand that from an Elliott wave perspective, that's all inverse head and shoulders is. So anyway, I would encourage you. I didn't mean to belittle you, by the way, about the head and shoulders, but that's one of the. If you know me, you understand it's one of my pet peeves. Diagonals and wedges and triangles and head and shoulders and teacups and cup and handle or whatever it is. Those chart patterns, they really don't do the justice of, shoot. Somebody might look at this chart and say, hey, we got a cup and handle here. There's a cup and a handle. See that? Don't you see it? We got a cup. We got a handle. We're going to the moon. Yeah, there is bullish divergence here, but what if it's just one more wave and then down? And that would be a 3, 3, and a 5 wave, and then we're done. And then we go down for lower lows. But a cup and a handle. So actually, when you learn how to count the wave structures, you can really just be on it, and understand that. So that's what I'm teaching in the Discord. That's what I teach on the channel the best I can. I've got videos you can watch on how to learn these wave setups and learn Elliott wave and whatnot. So anyway, I commend that to you. Thank you for that gift. I really appreciate that, Alfredo. Tristan, if you have a chart, you and the first fella who I said can also request a chart as well. So hello from the UK, Mark Hill. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. All right. Okay. I think that's let's see. That's it for XRP there. Still looking for that wave there and then down up to the structure right here, about 42 cents, anywhere from 39 to 43 cents or something like that in this ballpark, and then down we go. That's what I'm thinking. Now, if it wants to go past that, it can, and I'll have to revisit my count. I will have to totally revisit my count and say, I got my count wrong, and that's possible. Okay, so anyway, but looking like a decent little long here, pretty soon here. So I just want to check out my Ethereum trade. Man, they're just feeling so dumpy. But did this the other day, and then it just went full bull tard on us. So. Never go full bull tard. Never. James at the water cooler. All right. Let's start looking at some alts here, guys, and see what we got going on. Look at ADA. ADA. USD, 4-hour chart. Gorgeous. It's a pretty chart, guys. This is a very, very pretty chart. This looks like it's a fourth wave, some kind of a fourth wave here, guys. Looks like it's flagging out in a bull fashion. Looks like we've got hidden bullish divergence working. Now, we could make a little bit of a lower low to come on down here like that. That's possible. Okay. So that's possible to come on down here like that. But that would bring price down. That would give us a downward slope there, upward slope there. That's hidden bullish divergence, and we'd be on our way. So I'd watch for that divergence on the 4-hour chart. We might be on our way right now, but this might have more to go. This might have more to go, more downside to go. Let's look at the smaller time frame on ADA and see if there's any kind of yeah. This wave just doesn't look finished. I think this is the move that, you know, just plaguing everybody, I guess. Right here we've got 3-wave move down. I did call this wave to the upside. It was a nice 20 some percent. We some people traded that in our group, made that 20% trade, so that was nice there. But now we're getting kind of a, now this could be a 3-wave move down, okay? And if that's a 3-wave move down, we'd be looking for another 3-wave move up at least, I would imagine. If that gives it to us, but I can't be certain here, but it could do this. But I'm not feeling it. I'll be honest with you, with the wave structure here, it just feels down more. And so I'm kind of skeptical even of my Ethereum trade. I'm a little early into it. You know what, guys? Okay, I'm here. Sorry about that, guys. Kind of skeptical even of my Ethereum trade. Just not getting the bouncy feeling. You're not getting the bouncy sentiment. But if this, I'd like to see this give me one more bounce up. Boom, 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 like that, and then take it down. But it may just roll over. No fun on that one. So I'll have to wait and see what we get there. Okay, so ADA, there's more upside to come. It's just, how is it coming? Is this, and that's just a big question mark here. Is this finished? Possibly. Okay, we are on the 30-minute chart over, but this could come on down even further. Okay. Anyway, so 30-minute chart, we are you got some divergence here, but it's not great. It's not that strong divergence here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we if it went on up, but I wouldn't be surprised if it came down here first and then up. So watch for a deeper move. If we get a deeper move, let me see if I can just give you a target to the downside here. Watch the 1-to-1 extension that takes you down. Takes you down to 24 cents. Okay, 24.50 to 21.50. So this would be the target zone right here. So watch a 3-wave move that gets you down here. Let's see what that trend line looks like here. It's not a great trend line, but I'm just curious. All right, there you go, right there. So yeah, that kind of puts you close down here, guys. Come down here, touch that line, and going back up. Ethereum's kind of dumping here. This is my last chance for a bounce. We didn't get the bounce I was wanting. Bummer. Hard to trade, guys. Hard to trade and do a live stream at the same time here. Come on, give me the bounce I want. Come on, baby. This could be a flat 3, and then if we get a fast wave that kind of just starts going up really fast right here on Ethereum, it's probably a flat. It would look something like this, and then it'd continue down. I hope I get that. Because the flat serves to kind of fake people out. It might even break this low here. Or this might be forming a 5-wave structure to the downside. never gonna stop. It's just never gonna stop. It's the way you feel, guys, when this thing goes. Is it ever gonna stop? Just check out Bitcoin here for a minute. Yeah, it broke that low. Yeah, we got a target down here at 34.7 here. I mean, it could come on down here, but this, like I said, this could be a flat here, guys. They could be making a three-wave move like this, like that, and then don't be fooled by it, because they'll probably take it down again. Give you a three-wave move like that. I would really like that. If it did that, that would be fantastic. Getting a little deep for that. If it's going to do that, it needs to stop right now. Watch 37.4 right down here. We could break it and keep rocking. Again, we got lower targets. Shoot, I got a target down here at 11 for Ethereum, down at 11.22 down here. So we got lower targets for sure. We've broken that low. A lot of times you get a bounce at the break of the low. We'll see. See if we get that or not. Looks close to finished, man. I tell you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it needs a little bit of a pullback here and one more wave, and then up we go. And that'll kind of finish that out. Finish that 5-wave structure out there. So let's see what she gives us. Check something here, guys. Okay, doing fine. All right. Where are we now? Well, that's ADA. So we got a target down here at 24 cents. Let's look at XTZ. Guys, it no longer have sorry, guys. XLM first. Yeah, it looks like it's going to make a deeper correction here, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like it's going deeper. Wow, that looks pretty deep here, guys. XLM looks like she wants to come down to 15 cents. So Just adjusting targets here, guys. Here, hold on 1 second. Yeah, that's looking pretty deep here, guys. This is looking pretty deepish here. Let's watching 1090 for Ethereum. It still doesn't change the TA here, guys, as far as what I'm expecting. Just how it comes down. 32,785, guys, is a potential target there for what do you call it, for Bitcoin there. One second, guys. There we go. Okay. We'll watch our bounce off 1090 and see what happens there. Again, that still maintains structure. It still maintains my wave count as well. If it starts breaking that structure, then guys, we're going to be looking for deeper. So right now, 1021, the 1021 to 1121 to 1057 range, still, and 1090 is a fib in the middle there, right there. That is a target there for a potential bounce there. We got a potential three-wave move right there, and with potential strong bounce off of that region. So still looking pretty good. That looks like a good 5-wave structure, man. It does. So we started the TA with targets down here. I told you guys it could definitely come down here. We started the TA off with that, so it's not surprising. It's just I'm kind of in a bad position because just distracted with you guys and didn't cut it, but that's okay. Sometimes I've got plenty of margin to hold this, but I just don't like to, especially when I'm distracted. So yeah, let's see here. What's target for Litecoin? Just update that target quick. Yeah, that target's still looking pretty decent there. Yeah, 152 to 142 even could go. So we'll see if we get a bounce there. If we don't, then again, I'm not trading Litecoin, but there you go. We'll watch that region for a bounce. See what we got. Nice. Discord's talking like crazy. Okay. All right, this is where I need to see a bounce. If I don't get a bounce in this region, then that's it's not good at all. So. All right. I'm just going to do a watch party with you guys. I do not even have the chat up here, but see what we get here. So I have one more down here. Bit of a bounce here. Let's see if it gets some follow through or if it just if it fizzles out. Let's see what happens. Yep. We don't get a bounce here. It's a lot deeper correction for sure. So this is make or break, guys. This is where we need to see it. This is where we need to see the bounce. Looking good so far. Glad I'm getting this on camera. So right now we're at this level. We need to kind of bust through that line right there that I just put, that yellow line. We need to bust through it. So my phone died, guys. My phone died. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Charger may be bad. I'm not sure. My phone is where I had the chat pulled up. So I cannot see the chat right now. I like to watch the bounces on the 1 minute chart. That's pretty fun. This might be a fourth wave and we get one more hit to the low and then we bounce again, and that's where you get the deeper bounce. So we'll see. Or this could be it. This could be like a little 1-2 right there. And it could bounce up, or if it, but it needs to go. If she's going to go, she needs to go. Yeah, XLM, man, it just looks like it needs to come down here. Three waves, boom, boom, just pretty deep. 15 cents. XTZ. XTZ is pointing down here to this could be I don't know, 230, but probably more like 226, $2.26, something like that. All right, this is where we need to see the bounce. What to do? Should you buy now or wait? I just saw that in the chart. Yeah, I mean, you can wait for the bounce and wait for the pullback. You know, if you want to play it safe, you can play it off the fib here and give it a go if you get a bounce. But right now, it's a high selling volume right now. But the buyers need to come in right here. If they're going to come in, they need to come in right here and save that low. If they break that low, it's still not out of the question. In fact, they could break that low and still. I mean, I've got target down here of 32.7, but guys, 30,000 is on the table as well. So I mean, a dump in Bitcoin, but that's going to push everything else way down. But anyway, yeah, a bounce needs to come in here if it's going to save any lower correction, deeper correction. So that's always a big question mark in this chart. You know, are we going to get? Because we're at the threshold here, guys. We're right at the 1-to-1 extension, really, of this move here. It really needs to kind of go ahead and bounce from this region for a nice, healthy, bull move to the upside. But if this is the sell-off from the top, for a deeper correction, it could totally come on down here deeper than you think it can. So that's a possibility as well. What's the so yeah, I'm not saying buy this area here. Just we're looking for a bounce in this region here. But if we don't get the a buy up bounce, then I wouldn't be buying here. Yeah, looking awful heavy here in Bitcoin. So got several Fibonacci levels right in here, confluent. So just because it bounced and then took it out doesn't mean it's done bouncing. It could totally still bounce in this region. What Bitcoin likes to do is take out a low and then bounce hard off of it and then roll over and take it again. So, that presents opportunities for short. But you wouldn't want to short here at this stage. You had your opportunity up here to short. If you wanted to short, that's where you're going to short. So Bitcoin just took out that low right there. next target zone 32,785 for Bitcoin. That's the next area that it might want to bounce. All right. Guys, we're entering the make it break it area. This could turn into something a lot more bearish here. If it goes much beyond this area right here, we're looking at much deeper targets for Ethereum. So on Ethereum and Bitcoin, if it doesn't bounce from this area right here, then we're talking deeper targets. Litecoin's coming into the 142 range. Again, that's kind of the make or break area for Litecoin. If she doesn't bounce there, then you're not going to get, it's going to be deeper targets for that as well. And the bull move is still probably going to come, guys, but there's going to be a deeper sell-off. This is all shakeout and getting everybody, scared. There's still a lot of room on the chart. This is still a bullish chart, right, guys? I mean, it's a bullish chart, but again, we know that we're in a region, guys, where it's sell-off is possible, and we had these targets here even at the beginning of the live stream. We had them here. It's no fun watching them when you're expecting a bounce or hoping for a bounce here before. But they always come lower and deeper than you think, and it makes you feel like it's never going to end. That's the way they make you feel, especially towards the bottom. So you can see how they kind of break the low here. You get a little bit of a bounce here. So what kind of bounce you get, just have to see. It may be nothing substantial. It might be something that does that and then comes down again, or it might just be a big old, but. Looking dumpy. I think the fear of most people are starting to kick in here. So, yeah, this is it for me right here. This is the area for Ethereum, make or break right here. All right, I think it's broke. I think it's about to break, and then it's gonna hit the lower targets, guys. It's gonna go deeper. 32,785 is the deeper target for Bitcoin. Litecoin has gone through target. Zoom out just a little bit here. Remove drawings. Let's see what that looks like. You see, Ethereum's broken this level right here, and so this level was key right here at Again, it doesn't, there should be a buyback wick of some kind, but right now it's going to be a sell-off wick. There she goes, guys. So we got a structure here, guys. We got a 3-wave here, 3-wave there, and a 5-wave. It's a big flat, is what it is. Here on Ethereum, 973 is that target we talked about earlier. As a possibility here, that's a good buyback zone there, area. If it doesn't tank any more than that. Same structure there for Bitcoin. It's a big flat there. Again, 32,785. We got lower targets about 30,000. This bottom region right here about 30K, 28K even. So yeah, we're getting kind of a reaction area, first reaction here, off of basically it was a long squeeze there, and probably here comes the wave that the title of the video is. Shortly it's coming. 3, 3, 5. What a structure. That's a challenging structure right there. Looking good for a bit of a wick here, but not quite. Let's see if it buys back slowly. A lot of times the what it'll do, it'll kind of buy back and then fall over. Guys, at this point, it's the move happened. We've got our 3-wave move. XRP came down, so there it goes. We're at the area where it could bounce, or it's we'll have to see. There might be a market bounce here. It might continue to sell off a little bit, but really, it's looking pretty oversold. It needs to bounce and recover a little bit. But I wouldn't be too quick to enter a position unless you're able to watch it, and you can pull fibs and do the measurements of the waves as it goes. Wow, look at Litecoin. Litecoin's target right there. It's It's about where I expect it to stop. If it keeps going, then that's man, 2618 is down here at 100. Next fib target for Ethereum is 973. And 32,785 for Bitcoin. Wow, I can't keep up with the chat, guys. There's just no way. There's no way I can keep up with that chat. Still looking good, guys. I mean, the structure isn't broken yet. Structure isn't broken for more upside wave. It's just a sell-off was needed. Just deeper than I expected, for sure. It's a bit deeper than I expected. It always is, I guess, isn't it? I mean, we got the targets down there, but it's just hard to say where she's going to stop. Nobody knows. Still hitting it. Who would have thunk it would happen during the live stream? It's just kind of derailed the whole thing. Sorry, guys. Hard to trade and do a live stream at the same time. So I'm just going to kind of chart watching party. Yeah, everything's kind of sitting here on key levels, key fibs, key trend lines. You know, so this is going to be bouncing around this area. Might flag a little bit before it goes down and breaks even further. So, you know. Whoa, major price discrepancy between Ethereum on Coinbase and Ethereum on Kraken. Major price discrepancy. Crazy. I put in a long here for a scalp, bounce and see if we get it here. Coinbase is moving faster than Kraken is moving. That's what we want to see. It's kind of candle we would like to see here, so we'll see if it rolls over or we get some buyers coming in this area. What do the market makers have planned? I mean, it's a pretty deep correction. Went through the fibs. It looks like a pretty decent area for a bounce. So I mean, everything's oversold. Everything is there's still got. Let's see, is the hidden bullish? The hidden bullish divergence is still on the chart. No structures broken. I mean, this is probably what we've been looking for. But it might have another wave down. It might just be a false bounce and have another more to go, more blood in the streets for a little bit, and then a bigger guys. The buyback bounce is gonna come all the way back up here. Okay, I guarantee you, a buyback bounce is gonna be back up here. Now where it happens, I've given you some ideas and targets here, but when the buyback bounce happens, it's gonna go. So there'll be usually a bounce and then a final sell off. There, everybody else who was waiting for a bounce to sell comes in and sells again and kind of puts some pressure to the downside. And then once that happens, then there's one more low made and then another bounce usually happens pretty fast. But a lot of liquidations just happened. A lot of longs and stops were hit just now, and basically exchanges taking money from people, and then they're just going to take price. I mean, just in a matter of minutes, man, a matter of an hour, and then they're just going to take it right back. It's generally what happens. I don't think we're at the place in the chart, guys, where we're ready for the kind of correction that breaks structure. Okay, the kind of correction that comes way down and breaks structure. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's where we are. I think this is a fourth wave. It's just a deep one. I mean, guys, we just hit the 382 extension. I mean, that's where we just landed. We wicked the 382 and the 50%. That's normal. That's a standard area we expect for a fourth wave to come on Ethereum. Let's see what Bitcoin did. I'm already up 4% on my XRP scalp there. Long. Might not be a scalp, might be the bottom, who knows. I'm not going to get too greedy on these bounces. I'll take profit and let the market do what it's going to do. Look for another entry long, but I'm looking long. I'm not looking short here. Got hidden bullish divergence still playing on the chart with no on the 6 hour. The 2 hour, it's still there, nice and strong. Hidden bullish divergence, guys. I mean, it's just plenty of, and the fibs are in the right location. Let me remove the drawings. Let's see. Let's go to Bitcoin here. Remove drawings. 4 hour chart here. Let's see. Now Bitcoin hasn't come down to the 382 yet. Everything else has. So okay, let me show you something here on the Ethereum chart. What is that? 1 minute chart, Ethereum. Guys, this looks like a three-wave move here. Okay, hit the 1-to-1 extension and getting some rejection off of that. See if it gets up to the 127 extension. It may not. It may not have the power to do that. But basically what that would be is just all that would be is a 3-wave move. And then we expect another low to be made. Same thing with Bitcoin here. Bitcoin. Bitcoin hit the 127 extension and looks like it has some more potential up. Let's see if we get some more potential up here on Ethereum as well. If Ethereum gets up here to the $1,144 region, that's going to be a lot nicer for a bullish move. So let's see if it pumps up here, past 1144. Bitcoin needs to get past 35,557 to give me kind of a more bullish look here. So I need to see Bitcoin getting past. Come on. Breaking strongly past 35,557. Need to see Ethereum breaking past 1144. 1 minute chart looks like there's hidden bearish divergence working on the 1 minute. Well, but let's see if we get any kind of momentum here. That's looking good if it keeps rocking. It's looking good if it keeps rocking. Chart watching party here on YouTube. That's right. Guys, I cannot keep. Look at that chat. That's crazy. I'm tired, guys. All right, getting to the bullish region here of the Bitcoin chart. Come on, man. Get up there. Get up there and go. Get up there and go. Right now, it's just a 3-wave. I'd like to see it get a little bit more impulsive. Man, 36.8 would be beautiful if that would be if it made it up there. Come on. Come on, Ethereum. 1144. Let's see this move. 6% in that trade is pretty good. Guys, I don't trade high leverage, by the way. Just 5x on Kraken. Okay, getting kind of the bullish level there on Bitcoin. Looks like Litecoin is getting a buyback. I guess one of the key things you got to remember when you're trading, if you're trading, guys, is just to be patient and poised on these down moves. If you're not short on those, I personally wasn't short on that one, just because the wave structure looked a little bit more bullish to me than that. But you don't. I usually hit the bear moves, to be honest with you. But I got pretty bull-tard on that one. Pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and take profit on here. Close position. Done. Might go up a little bit. We'll see. I think there's going to be a retest of the retest at the bottom coming. Took a little small short stop at the top. Let's see what we can do there. When the market's moving like this, it's kind of volatile, but it's some of the best times to be trading. You can get quick scalp trades pretty quick, but you got to be disciplined to stop them out when they don't when you don't like it. A couple reasons I took profit. We were hitting the 1618 and getting some rejection, hitting top of structure region on both charts here, kind of coming up to the structure region on both charts. So it's just kind of looking like a decent area to take profit. Whether it's a decent area to short yet, I'm not sure, but it's probably going to come back down and retest the lows or even overtake them. Right now, Ethereum only is looking like a three-wave move right here. Boom, 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 like that. It looks like a five-wave move is finished. It looks like it wants to come back down and make another low. So that's the way it's looking to me. Bitcoin, same way. It's just more extended. It got up to that region, but it's bounced off of it. So now if it gets up here and does that, that's a different story. But right now, it's looking like it's a little rejecty. A little rejecty off that. So we're going to guys, you say anything worth yeah, did I trolled everyone? Who trolled? Yeah, number one, we got a bull wave coming, guys. Again, at the outset of the video, just those of you just coming in, guys, on the outset of the video, we did heavy TA and gave targets here, guys. That these targets were mentioned. If you were watching from the beginning, these targets were mentioned from the beginning as potential targets to the downside. I was a little early in my earlier trade, and it is what it is, right? But anyway, we got a three-wave move here that came to lower targets, and those targets were mentioned at the outset. I said we can go down, but guys, after that, I think we're looking for a pretty big wave to the upside that's going to surpass your expectations. It's going to be pretty wild, most likely. This we got hidden bullish divergence here on the 2-hour chart. It's beautiful. So you know it's looking pretty good for looking pretty good for the upside. We'll have to see if that bearish divergence stays and what kind of a bigger move we get to the downside if we get one, and you know how deep this pullback is going to go. So this pullback here is you know, we'll see how big it goes. I got a 15-second chart here. That's a three-wave move right there. So yeah, it looks like it's wanting to go up more. Nice. Looks good. Looks good for a 5-wave move, guys. Ethereum's trailing just a little bit in its extendedness. Bitcoin's moving a little quicker. Litecoin's moving. That's just ugly. One, two, three, four, five. This probably the end of that. DXY. Somebody said look at the DXY. All right, Lammy J, I'll look at the DXY real quick. DXY is bouncing off of this structure zone right here. I had that marked. So that's what's going on there. Is it finished? It doesn't look finished. This looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna get a fifth wave down. Now this may come up higher, but it doesn't look done. I mean, it doesn't look done to the downside. But you know, the next day or so, it may be doing that trick before it makes one more low and then goes up. So this looks like a 5-wave move that needs to finish out like that. So DXY is bouncing. I expect it to come, you know, to the 382 extension probably. So it's going to get a bounce there. Yeah, it's getting a bounce off a structure for sure. But it may be short-lived. It may just be you know, just a 3-wave move, something like that. Maybe sideways, you know, and then down. We got a 3-wave there, kind of a flat right there. Yeah. So we need some kind of a flag out here and then down one more. See that wick? That's crazy. Crazy scam wick there. Oh, me. Yeah, guys, this is just like a 4th wave correction on the macro. You want to go rewind the chart. You can see what I said at the beginning of the video, so you can know where the targets were that we were mentioning before. We've got hidden bullish divergence still on the chart. You know, it's just a 3-wave move. It's probably getting bought back. It doesn't mean we're not going to retest the lows, but this is your buy zone in here, guys. Right here at structure. You know, for Litecoin and Ethereum and whatnot. So anyway, I'm short from this region right now for another test of the low, most likely. This looks like a 3-wave move that just finished or is finishing. Maybe, we'll see. Might get one more hit and then down, retest the low. We'll see if this kind of continues up, then that'll change my outlook a little bit on that wave. I'd be looking for more of, I'd be looking after that's finished, more of a 3-wave pullback than longing that. So if this gets up higher here, I'm going to be looking for more of a 3-wave pullback. As long as it kind of turns around from this region on the chart, then I'll be looking for more of a short down here to this region there. So we'll have to wait and see what we get. Bitcoin's looking a little bit more bullish than Ethereum is for now, but Ethereum's catching up here. So this looks like a 5-wave structure. This is the 5th wave of the 5th wave structure. So we got an A, a B, and then 5 waves in C. It looks like to me. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Vexy. It might go down more. It might. Sure could. But for now, it's got the look of 4th wave. So till that structure's broken, you know. Till that structure's broken, we'll have to see. Man, look at that! Look at that! Look at that chat, man. That's just crazy. I haven't looked at. Yeah, let's see. XTZ has hit target at $2.26. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. So XTZ kind of hit target. Now I do have lower targets, but right now I hit the so it might have one more wave to the downside. That's the way it looks on the chart to me. One more wave to the downside to break the low. So it could get all the way down to 212, guys. XTZ. So, but XTZ hit target. XLM has a ways to go. XLM has a ways to go here, guys, but I'm not sure what this structure is. XLM's kind of pointing down to me. XRP, let's see, I already had that chart up. There we go. We didn't get the upper target. I said at the outset of this video that it might be coming down from the what do you call it? From that level that we were at, the 1-to-1 extension. Correcting something I didn't handle in the previous video. But right now, XRP is bouncing on this line right now. And it also is bouncing on the 127 extension. So it's two places it's bouncing. So not surprised it's getting a bit of a bounce, but XRP is not looking good, guys, for any kind of long-term up. Down is the direction for now. So I wouldn't put any stock in XRP literally. I think somebody asked for EOS. Let me just take a peek at EOS real fast. So EOS went up and tagged the 127 extension of this wave right here, actually almost the 1618, and came straight down. I was expecting it to get on up here to the 2618 most likely, unless it was kind of a corrective wave, which it might be turning out to be. So anyway, I'm not sure about EOS there. EOS doesn't look great right now. It was looking more bullish before, but it's not looking great right now. But it could just be, guys, it could be a preamble to another move here, because here you got a kind of a dump right here on the chart on EOS, and then it goes up and makes another wave. So I mean, again, I was kind of looking for a wave kind of up here like that, and that's still on the table of about $4.90. That was my upper target there for EOS when I did the TA on that. So looks like Ethereum's coming down just a little bit. Have not gotten to the 1618 extension yet, so we'll see if this thing continues to come on down. Bitcoin, just kind of check on this wave here. So we try to see what the nature of the wave is as it bounces. Is it a 3-wave or is it a 5-wave? That's what we kind of look for in the Elliott world. Okay, right now it's teetering on it could be a 5-wave move. You know, so if it goes up again, you know, it could be a 5-wave move. But if it continues coming down from here, that was just a 3-wave pullback, and then we continue down. It just rolls over and goes down. So that's probably what I'm betting on, to be honest with you, right now in the sentiment of this market. So I'm short from this region here in Ethereum for now. Even if it comes up here and finishes a 5-wave move, I'm going to get a 3-wave pullback. Then I can escape that short if I think it's going to be going. Anyway, I was hoping to get that in ETH earlier, but I was too busy helping you guys or watching you guys. So That's the double-edged sword here of YouTube channels and live streams and Discord channels and things. I can't. There's so much going on. It's hard to focus on trading. So at the end of the day, I got to focus on trading because that's the livelihood. That's I don't make money off of YouTube, guys. When y'all watch a couple of commercials or something, I think it's a couple $100 a month or something. So it's nothing to speak of, really. I'm just a small channel with 5,000 subs or whatever, 5,700 subs. It's nothing to speak of, really. I'm nobody in this world. So, yeah. So, let's see. What are other people yelling at here? Yeah, I've already done XR. Guys, if y'all put a series of charts on there, I'm just not going to look at them all. I'm just not going to, I've already done XLM. I've already done XRP. I've done these guys. So, stop asking for the same ones I've already done. And I'm not going to do any crap coins. I'm really not. So, if you gave me a super chat tonight, guys, would you go ahead and let me know what chart, and please let me know what chart it is. I don't remember who you were now, your names. If you gave me a super chat, say so in the chat. And if you want a chart and you somebody asked for Tesla. I can look up Tesla real quick. I like that chart, so I'll look up Tesla real fast. That's crazy is what that is. That's just craziness. It's what you call an extended fifth wave. That's the kind of wave we're looking at for Bitcoin. That's the kind of wave I'm expecting to come up for Bitcoin after this dump tonight. I'm kind of expecting something along those lines. I mean, guys, I just don't know. It keeps pumping. This isn't a buy zone. This is a sell zone, guys. This isn't buy zone. It's sell zone. Just looking at the other charts while we're going here. Yeah, I'm not doing any crap coins, guys. So, LTC structure, okay. Yeah, Nick, LTC structure's fine. If it goes down any lower, it's not going to be fine. But right now, it's fine. Hidden bullish divergence for now. But like I said, if you get a lower low than that, then probably not. But it's getting bought back up pretty good right now. So, especially LTC, it's gotten 50% of the move's been bought back up. So it's looking great. I think there's going to be a retest to the bottom again. So don't be surprised by that. Don't be surprised by another retest here, and don't be surprised about, like Ethereum falling over and Bitcoin falling over as well. So, Nick, thanks for that. I appreciate that, buddy. Hey, guys, if you have an opinion, let's just offer it humbly, with humility, guys, instead of being so arrogant and know-it-all-ish, okay? Because pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit comes before a fall. So be careful, guys. Just offer your opinions with humility and a touch of grace, and man, that goes a long way for an environment of traders. People that know everything and say "I told you so" and all that crap. That's just we get them right, we get them wrong, right? And we trade with good risk management. So it ain't about getting it right. Here's Neo here, guys. Guys, we did not get the lower target, but we still may. But it's looking pretty bullish here. Neo looks like it came down. Wow, the wave here just, just kind of, yeah, it's looking pretty bullish. They're got upper targets, guys, of 65 and maybe even higher, 80, 65 to 80. Did not get that lower target that I had marked down there. So, but that was a big if when we talked about that. So, and it could still come down as a complex wave. So this could still, per Elliott wave, could still do that, and then like that. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. But there's Neo for you. It's definitely going up though. I mean, I would say it looks like it's going to get a fifth wave. If it comes down first, it's still going up. So it's a bullish chart, but it might just be heading up now. So there's Neo for you. Chemo, did you find anybody that who super chatted me? And then I gotta find them, see what their requests were. Man, I can't find it. Oh, there we go. Mark Hill, what's your request, man? And Alfredo, XRP forming. Yeah, I already got you on XRP. Henry Smith, Ultra Moon Boy. Henry Smith, what's your chart request? Henry Smith. So there we go. Found you. No problem, Andrew. My pleasure, buddy. I'm still trading over here on my computer the best I can. It's just I can't give my 100% to it. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Good to see you, man. Miss you. Kimbo, I did some TA on Bitcoin earlier. We don't have any upper targets. It could surpass your wildest dreams there. But just keep that in mind. But I think a big wave is coming. But we're gonna retest this low here, probably on another wave right now on Bitcoin right now. So watch out for another retest here of the lows. Looks like it's rolling over. We'll see. See if it continues. Ryan, I'll do gold for you anytime. Gold for you, my brother. Finally getting that lower target, I think, for it front ran my other target earlier, but looks like now we've got, man, what is that structure? Boom, 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 boom. Looks like a flat right here. What a crappy structure that is. Still gonna give us the same target right down here. 1730 to 1667, and then we go long maybe. So 1730 to 1667, I'm looking at this wave coming down potentially. Oh man. Confluence of fibs there. Yeah. 1700 looks really good. 17 to 1750 looks like a nice target zone for a long, maybe. Structure here. So yeah, it looks like a very complex three wave, but it's there. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it, buddy. XLM already did that. Already did XLM. Just rewind it. Rewind. I gave targets. It's going down deeper though. It's gonna go pretty deep. Yeah, just to recap, guys, I'm looking for a bounce here in BTC, and probably a pretty big wave with higher highs coming. You know, after this correction is finished, we could make another lower low here. I still have a little bit lower targets to go to for ETH and Bitcoin. Let's see if I can find my ETH targets here. There it is. There they are. Yeah, I mean 956 wouldn't be unheard of, but we really kind of already hit target for ETH pretty well. I think we're going to go down and maybe retest the bottom. We may not break it, but we could break it just barely, and then continue to head up. But we have basically what I'm seeing is a finished three-wave move here. Do it that way. You know, 983 I think is that fib right there, but we're pretty close to that. I think Ethereum's about done. I don't think it's going to go deeper than that. It might, but I don't think so. Bitcoin's targets to the downside. I mean, we're pretty deep now. Be surprised if we go a whole lot lower. If this is part of that move there. I mean, 31,000. It could get all the way to 31, but 32, 33, which we hit and tagged off of. 32, 385 is likely. But this area is looking. This area is looking good for a bottom area, but we still have to retest this bottom. Basically, what happens is we get buyers coming in and we get a bounce that's significant, and then sellers come back in because they're freaked out, thinking it's going to keep going. So they waited for the bounce, and then sellers come back in and sell. And once that selling happens, then the buyers come back in again. Buying that dip up, and the sellers really wish they hadn't sold, if they had just held a little while instead of selling at the bottom. So, you sell up here, guys. You don't sell at the bottom. You sell at the upper end of waves rather than. So how do you know? Well, you look for divergence and such. And so, anyway, this has been a tough one here. I'm usually pretty good at nailing tops. And I did short the top. I just cut it too soon and looked for a bull move, underestimating the strength of this down move. So, especially as strong as this and as impulsive as that looked today, guys, it looked super impulsive. So, yeah. So yeah, we're getting kind of what I call an H shape here, which, usually speaking, it'll do one of two things. It'll come down, retest the low, but won't break it. Then it'll continue up. Could just be a three-wave move like that, or what it can do is it can break the low barely or a little bit, and then reverse and give us a nice reversal wave as well. So any number of things that can do there. Let me attend to a trade here, guys. I'm short, and it's looking good. Just want to make sure we're going to maintain that guy. All right. You're certainly welcome, Ryan. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for that gift. 527. Is that billion? I guess that's billion or million. That's 527 million in liquidations. Enough. It's crazy. It's crazy. No, they got to take some more money yet. Why the miners are making more while the market's crashing? Because they're selling, I guess. This is the miners selling, I guess. I don't. Indeed. I don't know if you were around earlier, JCIC, but I shared Psalm chapter 2. He that sits in the heavens shall laugh. He will have them in derision. Kings of the earth plot. Yeah, no problem. Delilah, no problem at all. Just kind of a watch party now, guys. If you gave me a super chat, and I want to make sure that I get your chart, so make sure that let Kimosabi know or tag me so I see it and say, hey, I gave a super chat. I'm looking for Mark Hill and Alfredo. If there's and the JCIC, if you want a chart, let me know. Be glad to give you a you guys. Yeah, N1 Moby, no problem. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It's kind of been discombobulated because of this move, but nonetheless. So there was an algorithm that hit the 618, and there was an algorithm set to buy there. You see how it hit the golden zone right here? It was an algorithm. Once it hit that golden zone, it was set to buy, and that's what that candle was all about right there. So you could have known that was coming. I wish I was watching. See what's going on here. Sorry guys, I gotta focus on this a little bit. It's an engulfing candle. Those are usually telling of market reversals of price, so if this is going to go up. But this didn't come down in 3 waves, not very well at least. So we'll have to wait and see. Sellers coming back in. Okay, Mark, just let me know if there's anything you need, buddy. Thanks for the gift. I appreciate it earlier, and just wanted to make sure you were taken care of, buddy. Let's see. Alfredo, I think I already hit XRP, but if there's anything you need. JCIC, let me know, man, if there's anything you need as well. Yeah, Joey, no problem, bro. Just be careful, man. But learn your TA, learn Elliott Wave. It's a lot of fun to trade by and understand. So, sorry to the Discord that I'm not live with you guys right now. I'm just kind of stuck in this YouTube live. I'm about to cut it off here shortly, but I'm going to keep it going, and hopefully everybody can benefit from it. But anyway, just kind of watching. I'm still short in Ethereum for now. We'll see. Up 4%. So it's a 4% trade. So I think I had a 6% trade earlier. It's a 4% trade. I had a loser earlier, so don't let that sound too glamorous for you. but we get losers. I didn't get the bounce I was looking for, and I was talking to you guys and didn't cut it as soon as I should have. So that's all right. Live to trade another day. All right, BCH and Nano. I'll do a couple, guys. I'm about wore out. I don't have a lot of energy to do. I've been looking at charts all day. I need a bit of a break, but I'll do Nano real fast. Nano against Tether on Binance here. Yeah, I mean, guys, I just don't trade the crap coins that go straight up and straight down. That's just that. There's nothing. There's no TA for that. So sorry, there's no TA for Nano. Okay, I'm so sorry. I think somebody asked for ZEC as well. It's probably the same thing. Coinbase, CEC. Yeah, there's no TA for crap coins that have been around just barely with any time, and the ones that just go straight up and straight down out of nowhere. There's just nothing I can share with you that's gonna, from an Elliott Wave perspective, that's gonna say, hey, there's only conjecture and hope that it's gonna go up, because this thing went up and then it wicked all the way back down. There's just only hope at this point where it's going. I can't really tell you where it's going. There's no price history of how it runs and what it does. All these crap coins that start way up here and come all the way down and then say sideways and little pumps and pullbacks, it's just all trash. You got to be. There's just no trading that, long term. This is at the area where you just kind of buy real cheap and you hold it, Zcash is, So I think somebody asked for VET as well, VChain. I'll give VChain real fast, but again, there's just nothing here. Okay. This hasn't broken structure necessarily, so this could just continue riding up from here, no problem. Wouldn't be an issue for this thing just to continue going. Well, we hit the 1-to-1 extension and had a major rejection, but it could come up here to 3 cents or even 4.5 cents. Guys, if this got bullish, the bullish look at it is 1 2 1 2, and this just starts riding up this fast, so that's the bullish look. But that's just a big I don't know burger right there. There's nothing. That's the Elliott Wave look at it if that's what that is, but I can't say that that's going to do that. I don't know what it's going to do. All depends on what Bitcoin does as well, right? So anyway, that's kind of the difficulty. There's just nothing there. Okay, so all those trash coins that you guys are requesting, I'm not going to waste my time going to them, because there's just nothing on the chart that I can EOS is the same thing. I already gave some TA on EOS, guys, so don't spam the channel, over and over and over requesting something. Let me look at BCH really fast. I think somebody requested that one. BCH has some price history to it, so it's actually got some wave structure that I can look at. Yeah, so at the end of the day, BCH just hit the 1-to-1 extension right here. So it could be just a 3-wave move like this, okay? That might be all you get. You might get the 127 extension as well. So you might get the 127 extension that comes down here as well. So watch for that. It's coming down pretty. This it hasn't broken structure, but it's pretty deep. That candle is pretty deep on BCH. But again. Yeah, you don't have any. This is the 3-day chart right now, so you don't have any divergence here to speak of. So there's room for this thing to go ahead and pump and continue going up. Plenty of times we got deep candles where it just continued up. So anyway, watch out for that. Oh man. Trying to see what this thing's doing on Ethereum here. Bummer. Guys, that sucks, man. I just tag on it. All right, guys, this has gotten to where I can't really trade, and I just lost like 3% on that pullback right there on Ethereum. Now, hopefully it comes back down again, but just doing those charts, I can't focus on trading and do the live stream anymore. So, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Glad we caught the dump on camera. Looking for a bounce here, guys. Looking for a bounce, but you're not guaranteed to get one. But certainly, we're in the zone. We're in the zone. There might be a hit to the low one more time, or we might just get a buyback right now. If it's a buyback, this is kind of a diagonal to start off, and this is a three-wave pullback, and off we go. If this is just a three-wave pullback, then we might make another low here pretty quick here in Ethereum. So anyway, that's the way Ethereum's looking, and Litecoin. But everything's around the area where if it's going to bounce, it should bounce. But if it's if it doesn't bounce here, guys, then it's not looking great. So anyway. All right, guys. You guys have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Stream. I don't know how many concurrent viewers we had. 329 right now. So looking good there. So, hey, thanks, real life. I appreciate that gift. Thanks so much. That's. Did you want a chart, my man? I'll be glad to do it before I leave. If there's anything real life you like, I'll be glad to do it. Thanks, Emery. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Let's look at Link here. Been a while since I've looked at the Link chart here. Yeah, Link's having a hard time getting. We had like a leading diagonal to the downside. This looks like a three-wave up, guys. Best I can tell, guys, Link's going to do something like this. That's the way I want to chart it. If it starts, making its way out of here, fine, okay. But right now, that looks like a leading diagonal to the downside. Looks like a three-way pullback, and then down we go. So that's the way Link looks, but to the eye. But it also basically, this could just be a three-way pullback, and now we got 1, 2, and we're heading on up. I can't tell you which way it's going to go, which way it's going to break. It all depends on Bitcoin. So let's see what Bitcoin does. I think Bitcoin's gonna substantially get bought back here. It's gonna happen overnight and into tomorrow. Just chill and relax. So I think it's gonna happen. So that means Link probably may take the upward turn, but I can't guarantee that. I can't guarantee it. So the structure is quite challenging, but that is a three-wave move. There, this looks like a 5-wave. We could get a move down and then up we go. Which the move that we just got might be that move down. So yeah, we're in the region where everything could be about finished. This dump is about done, or there's a retest of the low coming. So we'll have to wait and see what we get. All right, guys. Have a great night. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I'll talk to y'all later.